It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Leonard, always fit and trim, 145 pounds, 5'9" tall with a reach of 70.5. And he'll be facing the one and only Sugar Ray Leonard, an undisputed welterweight champion, and he won world titles in 5 weight classes. Tartan.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red...
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
So a capacity crowd here. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Swing and a miss with the hook. Swing and a miss with the jab. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. Will get knocked out. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And they're down. Would be wise here to take the full 8 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He's back on his feet, but at some point you have to think about the next fight and not this one.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
This is the kind of fight you expect from 2 world-class elite middleweights. This is one of the best. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it would. And there's the bell to start the round. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
3 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Good counter punch. This could be the end. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is good.
And we may see an early stoppage here. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
This may do it. very close round with 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter punch. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. I don't know who's got the advantage here after both men tasted. They ring the bell, and here we go. We had not one, but 2 knockdowns in the previous round as both of these fighters went to the canvas.
I've seen that twice before, both fighters knocked down in the same round, and you think who's going to go back as confident, who's going to come out as confident. Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Is this the beginning of... He's got the advantage halfway through the round. Well, he's back on his feet, but right now, the corner's got to think about throwing in the towel.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your easels hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right.
The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response.
And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? It's all offense all the time. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
They exchange punches. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Good counter punch. Stumbling around in potholes. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. As he survived the storm, he's throwing punches again.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, If it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Swing and a miss with the hook. The perfect counter lands. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. This fight so far, both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Hook misses. Talk about Leonard in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That hook just can't find the target. Fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for over.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
It's a good start to the round for this guy. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Gotta waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then gotta paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just gotta make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's gonna get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round. Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell to start the round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Those counter punches have to hurt. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. At some point, the corner has to say you're done.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine.
So it's onward and upward after another knockout win here.
A knockout victory, that's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.